Hello everyone, welcome to News Roundup number 79. This is the slow version for you, but please, as always, do let me know if I can do anything to make it easier for you. It is quite complicated English, but all practice is good, remember that. Members of the royal family are no longer immune from public scrutiny, as can be seen in an article in the Daily Star, which says that Prince William has been slammed by Cambridge students for being too thick for their university. Cambridge normally demands A star AA at A-level for entrance, but the 31-year-old prince is about to start a tailor-made 10-week course in agriculture despite only gaining ABC grades. In an online article, Cambridge graduate Melissa Beryl wrote, "It's an insult to every student whose A-levels and degree are the same or better than his, and who didn't get a free pass to Cambridge in spite of them." And in the university's newspaper, The Tab, Will Halpern said, "The Tab must point out that normally students need A star AA at A-level to gain entry to Cambridge University, whilst the Prince only achieved a mediocre ABC. Student James Brinning tweeted, "Prince William clearly only got into Cambridge because of his royal status. Better late than never." According to the BBC, a woman who threw a message in a bottle into the sea more than 20 years ago has now got a reply. When she was 10 years old, Zoe Avrianoff from Hebden Bridge threw the note from a ferry when she was on her way from Hull for a holiday in Belgium. Now she has been given a letter sent from a couple in Holland, which had been posted to her parents' address, which contained her original letter and a reply which read, "Dear Zoe, yesterday, on one of my many walks with my wife along the dikes of Oosterschelde, looking among the debris thrown by the sea onto the embankment, I found a little plastic bottle containing your message. It would seem that when it comes to losing weight, British men don't fare too well." A Daily Mirror story reporting on a poll by Bupa claimed that 26% managed just a single day before giving in to cravings after the New Year celebrations. 1 in 4 men who made a New Year resolution to lose weight have already given up on their diets. Much-loved characters from children's TV shows are to appear on a new set of stamps, says the BBC. They include Bagpuss, Postman Pat, Paddington Bear, 1950s favourite Andy Pandy, and more recent names like Peppa Pig and Shaun the Sheep. Mr. Ben, Bob the Builder, and Dougal from the Magic Roundabout will also feature in the Royal Mail's celebration of 60 years of children's television. For over 60 years, Britain's children's TV characters have brought cheer to generations of viewers, said Royal Mail Stamps's Andrew Hammond. It feels appropriate to celebrate all of these unforgettable characters on a set of very special stamps. You couldn't make it up. The Daily Mail lists some of the excuses given to the taxman for late tax returns. These include: my pet goldfish died. I had a run-in with a cow. My wife won't give me my mail. And my bad back means I can't go upstairs. That's where my tax return is. Well, it's one way to lose weight. Apparently, British commuters burn about as many calories on their way to and from work as they would running for 20 to 30 minutes on a treadmill, according to a survey by gym chain Virgin Active, reported in the Daily Mirror. The survey says that on the way to work, the average commuter will unconsciously stand for nearly 10 minutes, climb 16 stairs, and walk for just over 11 minutes. The benefits that we've identified about the morning commute are surprising. Things like taking the stairs rather than the lift, or clenching your bum on your commute to work can make a big difference, said a spokesman for Virgin Active. It seems strange in this age of high-tech gadgets, but almost 12,000 UK households have not switched to colour television. The last black and white sets were made in 1985, but the Daily Express quotes Stephen Farmer, a spokesman for TV licensing, as saying, "The figures show, even in the digital age, more than 11,000 homes still watch their favourite programmes on black and white TVs." Ian Logie Baird, grandson of television inventor John Logie Baird and associate curator at the National Media Museum in Bradford, added, "Despite more than 25 million people opting for a colour TV licence, it may be some time before the black and white television disappears completely from our living rooms. The museum has hundreds of black and white sets in its collection, and there will always be a small group of people who prefer monochrome images, collect vintage sets, or just don't want to throw away a working piece of technology." As well as being blighted by killer storms, the Daily Star reports that the cost of fish and chips is to rise as trawlers are grounded by violent seas and markets close. The paper says that the lack of fresh fish has already raised prices as boats stay tied up during the worst winter gales in 40 years. Great news in the Daily Telegraph for lovers of classical music. A study by the University of London's Institute of Education reveals that exposing children to Beethoven, Mozart, Haydn and Mendelssohn at a young age can boost their concentration and self-discipline. Susan Hallam, Professor of Education and Music Psychology, evaluated a program developed by Apollo Music Projects, which introduces classical music and its composers to pupils aged 7 to 10. She said the project leads to enhanced listening skills and the development of other skills necessary for careful listening to take place, including concentration and self-discipline. Bye for now. See you next time.